What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and there has been a bit of a Porsche frenzy on the Crew 2 recently, as we not only got this summit car, the Porsche Coupe Baby Oldtimer Edition, we just got the 917K, the one in the Elite bundle, but on top of that, surprise yesterday, they announced and have now released the Porsche bundle, including two brand new Porsches that I'm going to be going over today and tomorrow. Porsche Panamera and the Porsche, one of the two SUV Porsches that exists. It's either the Cayman or the, well, no, the Caymans are different. Is it the Cayenne and the Macan? It's one of the two. But this clip is going to be in both of those videos, so head down there, subscribe, and check out some of my other content after this one. It would be very much appreciated, right? It'll be in your recommended, so just give that a watch after this. There's a Panamera. You can already see it. You can buy this bundle. I'll see how expensive it is as well right now. There's one of them. Oh, it does look nice. Okay. God, it's got that new car in the Crew 2 feel. Why does it feel like they haven't done one of these in so long? Also, I wonder if they're still going to do a single hypercar release, because they normally do a single hypercar drop on episode 2s as well, right? Where's the Porsche bundle? Am I blind? Where's the... Is this the... Oh, there it is. Right. The Street Addict. Oh, it's the Cayenne. Yes, the Cayenne Turbo GT. And the Panamera Turbo S Sport. Both in Street, which is interesting, by the way. Like I say, this is why I've been saying this for ages. This is why the Urus probably wouldn't even be good in the game, because I don't expect the Urus to be in rally raid, right? Look at this thing. You can tell this thing's in Street. If you can tell this thing's in Street, the Urus, you can tell from the trailer of Motorfest, it's in Street. Maybe I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's in hypercar. But, right, cars like these, SUVs like these, they're not off-road cars. They're street cars, unfortunately. Is this going to be any good in Street? We'll have to see. Is this the first added street SUV? I wonder if that's actually a stat. This might be the first ever added street SUV and the first ever wagon in the Crew 2 for 700,000 bucks. That's not terrible. Now, let's go into whichever car this video is for right here. And this one is the Cayenne, which already in, because I'm filming this right after I filmed the Panamera. Already being in this car, it's so fun, man. Like, it's really fun. Like I said in the last video, got it. Felt like the boot was opening there. Why does so much of the spoiler come up? Oh, it's a nice pop. Not exactly Panamera pop, but this is the... Whoa, chill out. Okay, I'm trying to talk, mister. I'm trying to talk, Cayenne. Chill out. Stop popping over me, man. Well, truck you. This is the first ever added SUV into the game. The first ever added SUV that we've ever gotten in the game. Let's put some parts on it, because I don't expect it to be good, right? It's an added SUV. Well, no, it's an SUV full stop, right? The only good SUV, the Mercedes GLC, used to be usable in PvP. If you're a decent enough player, you could win with the Mercedes GLC. This thing, however, I'm hoping is just as good, if not better. This thing could be meta, and I would cheer. I would stand up and unironically go woohoo if this thing was the best car in Street, but I just know it wouldn't be. It's a bit heavy. It feels a bit faster than the Panamera, admittedly. Okay, turning is terrible, though. Yeah, that feels very, very painfully understeery, but, right, feels nice to, like... It's a good cruise car. I'll tell you what, it's a big Porsche SUV. It's like POV, I'm trying to act like I have money and am also a white mum picking up my son from school. It's that kind of car. It'll be nice for, like, cruising. I'm sure it'll go well on SidWaj, right? My wheel gameplay channel, which is linked in the description. I'll have videos out on both these cars. I'm sure it'll go great on that, right? I'm sure it'll go phenomenally on the wheel channel. But here, we're here to find out the actual gameplay of the car. How does this thing actually behave as a car? The yellow looks nice. The white is nice. That thing's nice. This car looks quite nice. Let's go in. We actually have customization, which is an amazing start. I don't like that. That is... Ew. It's a bit worse than the... it's a bit worse than the Panamera's customization so far. Okay. Are we about to race an SUV? I'm happy to race an SUV. Boys, you up to race an SUV? Up top. Come on now. Oh. Whoa, the wide body. Whoa. Oh. That is actually a wide body, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, boys. I mean, high five is still going, Jay. You're up to race an SUV? Good on ya. Let's race an SUV. Tell me we got a bunch of rims like we do on the other thing. We absolutely... Oh, blue? What? Well, we got 4. Not as many as the other thing, but what? Blue? That's so strange. Red calipers again. The red calipers just look absolutely gorgeous on a car. Let's go with... We'll keep it carbon fiber because that's kind of the vibe we're going for. Even though I don't like carbon fiber, okay? Carbon fiber's bad. It's just that's what I happen to have decided. I'd rather go with that. Like, absolutely. Why is it like a 2-centimeter wide body, though? Like, why is it so comedically small? Oh, the whole thing being non-carbon fiber. Then we got... What is that? What's the difference there? Am I crazy? What's the difference? Oh, well, that one's wider with a clear one. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. What's the difference between 1 and 3? Who knows? I'm gonna go with 4, though. And the bumper. So we got some good exhaust. Not 18 like we do on the Panamera. Oh, already that's pretty all right. I assume... Oh, why does that just look like a Dodge? Am I crazy or that's just become like a Dodge? Like, that's the Charger Red Eye Hellcat right there. Am I crazy? Like, that's what that is. Oh, some more carbon fiber, which is exactly what we wanted. And, that one would look a lot better with the other wide body, right? I assume that one was supposed to have the non-carbon fiber wide body, which I do prefer. I don't know why I haven't gone with, but we'll go with that. I maybe won't black out the windows at the back. The front bumper looks so awkward. Let's look at the liveries. Blacked out windows, which it's pointless, honestly. The US Speedtor Cities livery again. Interesting that guy's made it for both, sure. And I mean, people are downloading it, I guess. Nothing really special, though. Enforcer. See, Enforcer works here. I back the Enforcer on this, right? I'm not going to go with it. But if I did go with that, maybe I'll do like a Porsche bundle Cops and Robbers, right? That could be fun, for sure. If I use this thing and then we have Vintage Runaway in the Panamera, absolutely. There you go, right? Like, that works. That's really good. Wait a minute. No, that's clean as hell. Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, we might do that. Absolutely. Especially because this thing's got worse handling, but feels a bit faster in a straight line. It definitely does feel it. Okay, I'm not going to go with that right now, though. Even though I kind of want to. You know what? I kind of might. I might go with that. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Then I won't go with just these tires. Do we have... Because there's specific tires that are like that. But Shay Enforcer unit. Which is there somewhere for sure. I couldn't tell you where though. Oh, sorry. There's these Enforcer ones, which sure. Actually, wait, no, I'll go with these Enforcer ones because these ones not only do they are a bit more roady with the lettering. God, that looks clean as hell though. It matches the coloring perfectly. Which whoever made this livery, brilliant job on imitating a Enforcer unit. Clean. Full stop. It's clean. It's clean. We'll go with the dense smoke because I went with. I didn't mean to click whatever I just clicked. My controller hit my table. Damn it. Especially decked out in like the wide body and stuff. Like, I'm liking it. You could reinterpret that front bumper as... No, you could. I was going to say as like a ram thing, you know, that they have on the front, the things to ram. But no, you really couldn't. Do we go with the blacked out version? Nah, kind of don't prefer it. But that's going to be that. And what I was gonna do is go with the dense smoke. Here we go, dense drift smoke. Nitro, I guess just an interception unit one, right? I guess we could go all the way over here and use this one, but I think this one's bad, actually. Police Nitro. I'm fairly certain that one kind of sucks. So instead, let's go with like... Well, it makes a goofy noise. It makes a really annoying, wacky noise. I might go with orange and white. Yeah, there we go. Underglow, none, because it's a police car, right? Blacked out windows, because it's a police car, right? Which, again, when you have that, why go with anything else? I'm not going to put the actual siren on it, because that gets annoying. And if you don't put the siren on it, you can turn the lights on without the annoying siren noise. That's gone. That looks really cool. I mean, I love that. That's great. Okay. We are 100% doing a Cops and Robbers. But for now, let's take this thing into a race. Okay, wait. I'm just driving around right now. This thing is so cool. That's an Enforcer unit. Like, there you go. The lights at the top. Obviously, we can try out a bunch of the different lights. Sure. I do have a couple different lights, of course. Oh, and the dense smoke does work. It works because it's don't ask me why. It just does work, okay? It does. Okay, let's actually get back onto the road. But not having to hear the annoying siren with the lights, very nice. As well as dense smoke, there you can see it works very, very nicely. There you go. the car looks so good from the back as an Enforcer unit. This is really cool. Which kind of does make me wish, look, it's great that it's in street. I do like that because they've never done a street SUV added before, right? But it would be nice to get a rally raid version too. But I don't mind. Honestly, I'm absolutely fine with just getting this in street because that's not something they've done before. Now let's go into a race. Here we go. You know what, right? Just recently on Twitter, I was scrolling and something to do with Driver San Francisco came up. So I've weirdly been in a mood to drive in San Francisco now. And honestly, the rain at night, perfect for this Enforcer unit looking thing. We might do what we did with the Panamera, where after this one, go into a Forsberg event to like benchmark this car, right? Handling definitely feels stinky though. Yeah, handling not the best, which is upsetting for sure. But I love seeing this thing in a city with just at night raining. Tell you what, I've been going to London a lot recently, but I'm in Milton Keynes, which if you don't know because you don't live in the UK, it's just a city. It's whatever. It's a city. But it's a city that's constantly expanding. Constantly. Right. And I think about it because it's really desperately trying to be London, but it'll never be London, mainly because of the big skyscrapers. When you go in London, you can see the big skyscrapers from like anywhere in London. And that's the main thing that when I'm in London, at least makes London feel like London. And I just think about that. It's kind of cool. It's one of the main things that when I started going to London a lot, I was like, huh, that's quite cool. That's a big ugly skyscraper. And the big ugly skyscrapers of what make London London is what it feels like. And how big it is, and the boroughs, and the very cool transport system, etc. Whatever. Okay, I'm not trying to nerd over London, but big skyscrapers, pretty cool. Living in a major city, pretty epic. Except for when it's not, and it's actually really, really bad to live in a major city. But I like that I don't live in a major city. Instead, I live in an okay city that is quite easy to get to a major city. Detour over. Let me know if you actually do want to see a Porsche bundle cops and robbers. There we go. Getting this thing to slide is a lot nicer. I haven't put 001010 on this thing though, so I need to do that. Let me do that, and then we'll come back around and see how this thing fares. Well, we'll see how it fares in the same street race that we did yesterday. Well, it was like 20 minutes ago for me, but yesterday. The Porsche at the back lights up at night as well, which is really cool looking. This thing as a whole, really cool looking. The goddamn in Porsche unit. Huh, in Porsche unit. That's pretty good, I should use that. Both these cars though are really cool, and to get them like surprise added, right? You can buy these cars right now. They're about 700,000 bucks, right, from the intro of this video. So you can go and buy both of these cars. So I'm going to put on 001010 and check out this thing in the other race. It's pretty sick though. 2 brand new Porsches added to the game that you can buy right now. Let's head over here and 001010. There we go. Into the next race, like I was saying. Here we go. We've 001010'd it. So now to actually do a benchmark. Imagine I lose as embarrassingly as I did in the... Okay, never mind. I don't have Nitro Chemist on this thing, to be fair, okay? I'm using default green, default, like, purple parts. We're definitely keeping better than I thought for the start. Now, no, the thing's definitely bad. Oh, well, though. It's fun. It's really fun, and we've got our own street Enforcer unit. So I love it, okay? It may be bad, but I love it. Our first ever added SUV street Enforcer unit. Handling-wise, though, it's not terrible. Now that it's 001010, it's unironically not... Yeah, like, that's a good turn. It genuinely handles really nicely now. I think with Nitro Chemist, it could definitely be serviceable. And against Vintage Slam, I could definitely catch up to him. So I don't think we're going to have many issues in that regard. But this thing, pretty goddamn good so far. It definitely slides when you brake and turn a little bit on a slightly tighter turn. I guess that's just... I definitely see this thing being really, really bad on a more short turny track. And of course, we have the police lights. Don't need to forget about that. Okay, I'm spinning out. And coming around the final turn... It's got the pops. It's definitely one of the new... It's the new pop sounds, but it's not like it is the new pop sound, but it's not the Panamera. The Panamera just had a crazy cool pop sound. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why.
Good work with the
crazy
throttle.
Cool pop
now
sound.
Hammer
Also,
down.
great customization on both of these cars. Surprise drop. Like, why is the Crew 2 doing such a cool? Okay, very sick. Love it. Great. All of that. Now I have to go edit both yesterday's and today's video. Thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members, Danimal, the Manimal, and TK Troller, and an insane, top of the top thank you to Icon members, Chim Charming, pardon me, JB74, Lewis, and Void. That's going to be about it for me, boys, in a